They want the Gap, the Kia. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, there's two kids are laughing. To be fair, they were pulling off a light. I took off. I had the head start. I would have gapped them. I wasn't even flooring it. Reason number one, aesthetically, the car as a whole, in my opinion, says dual clutch transmission. It does not say manual transmission. I know that doesn't go with the previous generations of GTI culture, and GTI in itself is just a religion, the Golf platform. But I say that firmly for the Mark 7 and up GTI. I don't stand behind that reason with previous models and generations. So don't come at me for that. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. If any one of you out there is absolutely fired up at me right now that wants to argue that the manual is better, I haven't driven a bolt-on manual, so if you're in the Phoenix area and would be interested in letting me drive your car for a video and see what I think, maybe you can turn my opinion around. I really am pretty firm on that, and I drove a stock manual and I kind of understand the potential of some cars, so change my mind. Someone DM me on Instagram if you have a stage 2 or higher manual Mark 7 or above GTI, and then we'll come back, we'll talk again. That would be fun. Reason number 2, dual clutch transmissions are addicting. The word automatic is easy to hate. A dual clutch transmission is easy to love. I don't care who you are, what kind of cars you like, how long you've been driving. Get up with the times, go drive a dual clutch transmission car, and try and argue, because you won't. The sound the DSG makes when you shift. You will hear me for the rest of my life talk about a car's personality and the sound and character traits of how it drives with the DSG, accompanied by the sound, accompanied by the vibration in your chair, in your seat, from the dual clutch DSG. It adds to the personality traits list, building up its character to be something worth going and buying and driving. And I just think it adds to its character traits, personality traits, however you want to put it. It gives it something unique to bring to the table versus the other cars in its category. Number 4 is tuning a DSG is a cool experience, and that's normally something that is reserved for more expensive cars out of the price range of this, as well as the other hatchbacks. You really see the true personality of the car come out, and it changes the drivability completely, and it's something to get excited about, honestly. It's a really good time, it's fun, and teaches you what it's capable of, and any other dual clutch transmission car you have going forward, or any other modern single clutch transmission that's automatic moving forward. With some tuning, you can make them drive rowdy, you can make them drive fun, you can make them drive super smooth. There's a lot of options that this technology gives you. And as a driver, that's cool to be able to choose, which is not normally the case with a car in this price range. It's not anything new to all the folks who have had Audis, Porsches, the new Supra, all those things. The tunability of transmissions is something to get excited about at this price point. It's been there for a while with the higher end cars. Number 5, if you're having a day where you have to focus on something, maybe you're having an off day, maybe you've got people in the car, maybe you're just exhausted from a long day of work, this car lets you be lazy while also maintaining being able to have fun with it. So the DSG in drive mode almost enables you to turn off the car person inside of you and just fit in and be normal, be really smooth, quiet, and get around, save gas. It's cool to be able to just turn off the car person in you and just take a break. It's really refreshing. It makes you appreciate when a car does act really peppy and fast. But at any point, hey, off day, whatever, people in the car, cool. Drive mode, peace out. I can be normal. Because having a modded out daily driver is fun 95% of the time, but 5% of it, it's exhausting as all get out, and you're just like, gosh dang, I just need a regular daily driver. Like, why did I do this to this car? I haven't felt that with this one yet. Number 6, the DSG requires 0 modifications to do standard stage 1, stage 2, stage 3 power. I think it's called the clamp force is increased so it can handle more power, but when you have a stage 2 car that's manual, you have to upgrade the clutch right away. It can't handle it. It starts to slip, from my understanding. Very, very common with these price range of cars. And that might not be something that you are up for to do yourself, and that's an added cost to go out and have done. Now, if you want a manual car, if this is your first sports car, go get the manual. You'll love rolling through the gears, living the lifestyle, getting comfortable with driving stick. It's probably going to be worth more in the long run, honestly, because the manuals are going to be harder to find. But it's cool because the DSG requires that much less work to ramp the power. And don't be scared to go pay someone to put a clutch in your manual GTI. Yeah, it costs some money, but it'll be worth it, and you'll really, really like how it drives after you get that clutch. And maybe you've got a friend with a lift or some jack stands, and you guys can get the job done just by watching some YouTube videos. Number 7, driving in the hills. When I had my Mustang GT last, and I went out with my buddy Marin, and he was in his Supra, we're going through the canyon hills. As we're exiting a corner, I am absolutely floored, so is he, but he's able to grab the next gear exiting a corner while I can't. And that's valuable, because every time I would fly into the corner, it would take the corner just as fast as the Supra. I could hang on his rear bumper, and then exiting a corner, he's grabbing gears, leaving, while I can't shift in the middle of exiting a corner, or else I'm going to absolutely slip out, fly off the cliff. Or, when we're going into corners, he's downshifting at the last minute because he doesn't have to heel toe or anything like that, and slow down while also downshift. So the DSG, having a dual clutch transmission with the technology to shift really fast, is really, really fun in the hills, and I haven't gone out there and done it yet, but we'll be doing a point of view soon, and I know it's going to be so fun pulling it out of corners, just all the way out, and just, it's faster. Number 8, which is, notice it's towards the bottom, is it's faster. A manual will not beat how fast this transmission shifts. It's close, really close if you know how to drive, but that is possibly a reason why you want the DSG. It is faster. I guarantee off the line you will smoke your buddy in a manual GTI, or even a Focus ST or Mazda Speed 3. If they're same power level, you think you might have a chance at winning, and you have a DSG, you'll probably pull on them because of shifting. Again, I put this on the bottom of my list because when you buy a car like this, honestly, you're not in it to go fast. And you're not going to be the guy that's talking about how fast your car is, or at least you shouldn't be. If you want to be that guy, go buy a Mustang, a Camaro, get something V8 that you can, put a supercharger to or turbo, and then smoke every single person you come in contact with. And if you really want to beat everyone, you go buy a Corvette, and then you build it, and then you just smoke everyone you can on the freeway, and then you're the guy talking about how fast your car is. So don't be that guy with this car. I don't think you should. I think you should just focus on the driving experience, and that's why it's at the bottom of my list, because honestly it has a really, really fun driving experience. It's just not a car that's like, you want to talk about it being fast, but for the video's sake, this is faster than the manual. Reason number 9 is the DSG just makes the car feel like it's in a higher price point, like I had mentioned earlier. That's honestly like a really big thing I've noticed, is everyone really, really likes how the car feels because of the DSG option. And that's huge with people that you let drive the car, driving it around, even yourself. It just feels so freaking nice driving it around, the way it shifts, the way it downshifts, how easy it is to do. It really makes it a really, really nice car. It almost just, in simpler terms, makes it feel fancy. Fancier than it could be. Comment down below why you guys stand behind the manual, or why you stand behind the DSG. What's the most important thing to you? Let's have that conversation down below. I'm really curious what you guys think. Please like the video. It helps more people see the video, maybe get help, get the opinion that they need. If you're still watching, I appreciate you sticking to the end. The best way to support the channel, hands down though, is karmaspeed.com. Grab a shirt, hat, sticker, anything you like. It supports the team to make all these videos happen, all the current builds going on, and keep getting new cars and learning everything we can about all of them. Thanks so much. Hope you guys have a great night, day, wherever you're at. I appreciate you.